Hi, welcome to GoForGreenLiving Homestead. I'm Daniel, and this is part of the Spring Seed Series, which I'm excited to put out. It's getting a lot of good attention. We're planting the unusual. We will plant the ordinary too, but we're planting the unusual. And today, we're going to plant wild rice.
I feel something building up inside me.
To plant wild rice, we need to duplicate a marsh area because it's a water plant. It likes to be buried in water. It likes to be covered up with water. But then as it's finishing, it wants to be dry. So the first thing we need to do is to make a marsh. And what you do is you get a solid pan, one of these nursery pans that doesn't have any holes in it, that holds water. Now you want it to hold water because you want this rice to be actually submerged in water. And I went ahead and I've laid a layer of dirt down in there. And I've done that for a reason, and that's to make a marsh, a muddy. This is like mud pie, you know, right down here. It's just like, it's good dirt, but it's a nice mud pie. So what we want to do now, any brown rice or you know, not pre-cooked, not parboiled or anything like that, just raw brown rice, you buy in these specialty packs. They're the whole seed, so they will sprout for you. So what we're going to do is, if I see as well as you can of those, we're going to take them, we're going to put these generously all across the bottom. Now you know, I'm not sure how old these seeds are or how long they've been here, there, or whatever, but each one of these wild rice plants has the potential of giving a ½ pound of rice. So if I can create the boggy conditions in the aquaponics where it's a run over at sorts, but then I can also make it a flood drain when it comes to that time. So I'm just putting a nice layer of rice everywhere, you know, because it is in the grass family. So see, and it just kind of sinks down into that soil. Just like that. So we're getting a nice coat. So, but anyway, that's what's coming on the channel soon. Is we're going to be building that new aquaponic system. And well, it's the same system, but we're going to add a boggy area for this rice. All right, now once we have a nice layer of rice laying down there, and you know, I guess you just throw it, fling it, whatever, so it's good. So I'm actually going to take some other dirt and I'm just going to lightly sprinkle it over this. Just like this. I'm just going to lightly sprinkle it over that. Because we just want a thin layer, and then after that we're going to water it again, you know, to make sure this all stays moist. I really did a lot of research about rice and growing rice, and to get this far, to figure out this much. So I'm going to lightly tamp that in a little bit. There we go. We got rice planted. I'm going to give it a little bit of water, and I'm going to put this over a fish aquarium. And the fish aquarium, you know, it just stays in the sun, so it has warm water, so it's going to give a humidity to the rice, but it's in a closed environment, so it'll sprout up just fine. You can take a mason jar, just put it in a warm spot with warm water in it, and just put it in there, let it all root together, sprout from inside the jar. I've seen a lot of people do that. It seems a little difficult to me, but you know, then you have to separate out and then pot them all out. With this trip, we're gonna have to separate them all out, but it won't be as hard. So anyway, there you go. That's how you sprout rice, and we hope we have a bumper crop this year in the new boggy aquaponics. All right, guys. Oni ove ocho means I love you. Later, guys.
Something building up inside me.